down to begin by analyzing the Tutam movement. Initially, it looked like it's a cohesive team that will deliver a vote for William Ruto. But I've done my own introspection and I am a little bit disappointed and dissatisfied. Western Bloc has so many divisions. I thought like Kina Musalia have now come on the ground to consolidate the team. But when you look at Team Musalia, it's speaking a different language from Team Wetangula. There's a group aligning itself around Wetangula that believes Wetangula should be presidential candidate to 2032. There's a group aligning itself around Musalia that believes Musalia should be a presidential candidate 2032. And then, so the group, that group is Kina Aaron Cheriot and Farouk are pushing the Weta. Then the group here Kina Mandagora are pushing for Musalia Mudavadi. Now, when you look keenly, Ken Lusaka is supposed to be the Western coordinator of Tutam campaign. But he's not largely acceptable. He's just floating. Most of the time you will find him floating in between those teams. He has not built a cohesive team actually to stand as a coordinator. I don't see the real coordination there. I don't know whether William Ruto did it by design or by default. But I find Ken Lusaka has been singing his own choruses, and most of them are not accepted on the ground. And I anasema kitu that is completely scaring the people on the ground. Kianza kusema Sifuna ana pesa nini. That is not the work of a Western coordinator coordinating a two-term campaign for William Ruto. No, they need to repackage the message. But keenly, when you look at it, the key issues that are affecting this team is, now Western coordinator should bring together, the first line of defense is all the governors, all the senators, and all the MPs, the MCS combined. But when you come tier 2, where there are MPs, then there's something called the Western Parliamentary Caucus. So Western MPs, the one who claims to be the chairman of the Western Caucus, Waluke believes he should be the one coordinating the two-term campaign Western. So he's now not in tandem with Ken Lusaka. When you look, Ken Lusaka himself and the senators, like Senator Wakoli, are not reading from the same script. Actually, they are kuna vijembe. They are fighting. I don't know whether both of them want to run for Senator 2027. But there is a lot of disharmony in that group. Now, in Bungoma, you find that Weta is pushing his people for the empowerment program under Ford Kenya. Then people UDA feel left out, and you see UDA now because they are now people who are perceived to be under Musalia Mudavadi. And as usual, Musalia Mudavadi is always anajisaungu. He forgets that he has a people he needs to push. In fact, for me, I need Musalia Mudavadi aanzie kazi yake. Amesema sasa anaenda kupunguza mambo ya foreign affairs, sijui nini. Aanzie kazi yake Vihiga. Do you know, Vihiga is one of the leading counties ya Linda Mwananchi. Na hapo ndio Musalia anakuja, anatoka. Imagine it was the same county yenye Raila alikuwa ana lead. Na Musalia anatoka huko. Back at the home ground, MCA, MP, governor, senator, wote wanatoka ODM. Why? So Musalia, for him to be or claim to be either a kingpin of Western, he has a lot of work to do. But now shida iko hivi. Musalia and Weta are running parallel campaigns and trying to outdo each other, hoping that one of them or all of them will be candidates 2032. That is where the problem is. Now, young Turks now wameona their weakness. You know, I thought like history ya Natembea kuvurutana na Eugene itaendelea hivyo hivyo. So Natembea gave up. Amekuja huko ameona his brother Sifuna is rising up. Wameungana. I didn't expect that he will step down for Sifuna. Now that joint is what Musalia and Wetangula failed to do. They are still running that parallel like they are equal. Hakuna mwenye anaweza sema wewe enda mbele nitakufuata. So the young Turks have already beaten them on step 1. The messaging going, ukisikiza ground vizuri, the messaging going on kwa ground si mzuri. And just as Kalou spoke, that is how the by-election in Wetangula's backyard spoke. Waka elect independent candidate. Now, if Wetangula never learned something from that, he is out for a root shock. Hii Linda Mwananchi, hii Sifuna na Tawe Masha, the 2 casualty counties I can bet on is Bungoma and Trans Nzoia. Maybe we don't know about Kakamega, Busia. Vihiga also is another hotbed because Musalia amelala. So hizo tatu, they are the starting ground for Natembeya and Sifuna. Na shida ni Musalia na Wetangula wamelala. They are still trying to outdo each other. They are still using the old model ya kurun politics. Haya, itawaramba. But let me say this. If William wants to be re-elected, if the mountain has gone and William needs a Tutam, a Western and a Nyanza vote, he needs to reorganize, re-engineer the Western campaign team. The way it is, Lusaka kitembea tu kijiongelesha peke yake and is the coordinator. Weta trying to run a 2032 campaign and Musalia trying to run a 2032 campaign, thinking that they will deliver a vote for Ruto. They are in for a root shock like on Kalou. Musiseme si kuambia. Kuna mambo nilitaka kuambia team Raila 2022. Lakini those who were surrounding him hawange to allow tuseme. Tulinyamaza na kikaturamba. Hii lazima tutasema.